All right, what's going on, YouTube? This is Keith with Less Magic, More Gathering.
It's Brian.
And we were going to do the last episode of That's Enchanting, a bonus episode with multicolor enchantments. And then we looked at the enchantments that were available, and M19 has no multicolor enchantments to offer.
Well, that's a doozy.
So we each picked an enchantment that is multicolor and will still be in standard after rotation happens. And we're going to tell you about those fine cards. Brian is over digging in a box, trying to figure out what he's going to talk about.
I know what I'm going to talk about, you turd.
So I'm going to go first, I guess. I'm going to do Path of Metal? Path to Metal?
You don't even know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I should be digging in your box.
That sounds weird.
That did sound gross. Path of Metal.
Dig in my box.
And I had never really paid much attention to this card, but I think after I read it, my brain started working, and I may try to use it.
I really like this card.
It's got so many options available for it that I'm sure it can be useful for something. So first off, when it enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to each creature that doesn't have First Strike, Double Strike, Vigilance, or Haste. So obviously you have the option of playing a bunch of creatures that have First Strike, Double Strike, Vigilance, or Haste, and then using Path of Metal to, hopefully take down some of your opponent's stuff.
Down.
By using that 1 point of damage. It'll wreak havoc on a token deck for sure. Things like that. Now, it's also got the option that if you've got a bunch of creatures with the Enrage ability, you put Path of Metal into play, then you get to trigger all of those Enrage abilities and, draw cards or go search for lands or deal extra damage to your opponent or their creatures or, whatever the case is. Now, for the flip aspect of Path of Metal, you obviously want to have some creatures with those 4 keyword abilities, so that you can attack with 2 of them and transform it. And when you transform it, it turns into Metzali, Tower of Triumph. And
Sounds awesome.
that is a legendary land that you can either tap for 1 mana of any color, or you can pay a red and 1 other, tap it, and it does 2 damage to each opponent. Or you can pay a white and 2 others, tap it, choose a creature at random that attack this turn and destroy that creature. So it's going to act as, direct damage to your opponents as well as a form of removal. And if you have played the same games of Magic that I have, usually it comes down to one of 2 things. Either you're just getting beat in the face by a wide army that you're going to have to find other means of destroying anyway. And that's where that, initial trigger of it coming in and doing 1 damage to everything may slow your opponent down enough that they don't get the chance to build up that big army. They don't get the chance to go wide on you. But also there's the chance that someone's going tall, going big. They've got their Galta out there with enchantments on it and they're just beating your face in with that. Well, if that's their only option to attack with, and they're swinging with it, you can pay that 3 and tap Metzali Tower of Triumph and just destroy their Galta. If they're attacking with 2 or 3 creatures, you roll a dice, and you still get to destroy something. So it's
nice.
The nice thing is that even if it's a hexproof creature, this doesn't target it. You're choosing a creature at random and destroying it. So there's no target in that ability.
Even if it's 1, because it still has to be random.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's no, I ought to target that one because it's the only one there. But it says choose a creature at random. They have 1 creature.
Yeah.
I'm randomly selecting the only one that you have.
Yep. So you can, this is right up my alley. Stupid crap that nobody else is using. I'll find a way to make it at least fun to play. So
Or piss people off.
Or piss people off. Captain Get Pissed Off over here knows all about it. You've been better this week, though. You've won some games. You're in a lot better mood.
I wanted to kill everybody last week.
So,
True.
Path of Metal, 2-cost enchantment that kills all your opponent's stupid token creatures, and then flips over to just wreck whatever they're attacking you with.
Yes.
I like it. That's every turn. So, even if you don't have any other spells in your hand, you can still kill one of their creatures if they're attacking with it. If they're not, you wait till the end of their turn and do 2 damage to them. So, lots of options. I think it could be useful. We're going to see what we can do with it.
I'm intrigued.
I am intrigued.
I am intrigued.
What'd you come up with?
Oh, I went with my all-time favorite. I used it in actually 2 different decks because I couldn't figure out how to really make it work, but this one worked out for me. So I chose Madonnas Climb. It is your lovely 3-drop legendary enchantment, 1 island, 1 forest, and 1 additional manor.
Manor?
At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then if that creature has 3 or more counters on it, transform Madonnas Climb. And so we'll get to the backside of that in a second. So the reason why I like this one, the combo deal that I put a deck together with, there's a couple creatures out there that came out in Dominaria. There's at least 3 or 4 maybe. I know 2 that I put in this. There's a 3rd one that I didn't choose only because of I just didn't really feel like it was worth the cost. But putting Untamed Kavu in that deck, it's an easy 5-dropper total cost. 2 for the creature itself, 3 to kick it. It comes in with 3 kickers, 5/5, vigilance, and trample. That is a stupid card.
Comes in with 3 kickers?
3 cost kicker comes in with 3 counters. Did I say?
Yeah.
Yours comes in with 3 kickers. Sorry, but 3 counters on it. So right there in itself, it already has 3 counters on it. So if you read the card correctly, it says Madonnas Climb says put a counter on target creature. So you'd put 1 more on Kavu. It has 4 now, and it says, then if that creature has 3 or more counters on it, transform it. So I was kind of playing the hard game the first time I did this. I was like, let's put it on my Galta or my Carnage Tyrant and make them fly and get all crazy, which is really badass too, but you have to get a counter on them. Kavu comes in with 3, so it didn't say you have to put 3 counters on it from Madonnas Climb. It just says if this creature has 3 counters on it, flip your card. And guess what? It comes in with 3 counters, so you're already halfway there, or way past halfway there, if you have a card like this. The other one that's in there is obvious, at least for most people that want to just have that kick to the face move. You got to throw a Grun in that deck. He's more expensive, but you're going to have mana dorks, mana extra, your Offhand Druid for the kicker cost dorks, stuff like that to get him out there for the full kicker cost. But just him alone obviously comes out with 5 counters. So he's a 10/10. Flip your Madonnas Climb, put a counter on him, make him an 11/11, and then hopefully he doesn't die or isn't killed off in the next turn. You can use the flip portion of Madonnas Climb, which we will flip now so you can see it on the screen. Flip. You can add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool, and then you can pay a forest, an island, and 1 additional mana. Tap the Winged Temple of Orazca, which is the flip side of Madonnas Climb. And you tap it, pay that mana cost, and target creature you control gains flying and gets X+X+ until on a turn exits its power. So having be that Grun is an 11/11, you just gave it an 11/11, so now it's a 22/22, and if he swings by himself, he becomes a 44 in the air, and that's just stupid. Doesn't say it's going to happen every time, but it's something I put together, and that's why I like Madonnas Climb, because if you can get it rolling and you got creatures out there that have got counters on them that are strong like that, even Kavu turns into a 12/12 flying creature, so with vigilance and trample, which is even better. So that's my card. I chose that one because it's fun and I like it, and it's worked out a few times. I don't know if I've ever actually got to swing with a 44 Grun before, but I've got him out there and it usually threatens people, so something else ends up swinging. But either way, but once it is tapped, though, you don't have to just focus on those creatures. So you get them tapped, or get your Madonnas Climb flipped early, and then you can anything else that you might have in your deck can get that X+X option. It doesn't have to be those ones with counters on them. So that's my choice for multicolored enchantment.
Nice.
So
next week we'll get back to our regular scheduled programming with LMMG top picks, and we'll choose a new topic. And
what are we gonna do, Keith?
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Oh my God!
Stay tuned.
It's gonna be exciting.
All right. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Deuces.
Hey, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go down below and find that subscribe button. Press it and the notification bell so that you'll know when we post new videos. If you've got some feedback, follow that arrow to the comment section and let us know what you think. See you next time.